Welcome everybody to episode 19 of Black, Brown, Yellow, White. And today I am very happy and excited to have with me Cornelia Glele, a journalist, filmmaker from West Africa, to be precise, Benin. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for your invitation.
You're welcome. And the first thing I would like to jump in with is for people to get to know you a bit. If you could give a brief description how you arrived at this point in time. What are the highlights of your biopic?
Okay. So hi everyone. Like he said, my name is Cornelia. I'm from Benin. I'm a filmmaker and a journalist, also feminist activist. So how I start this activist, I think when you are a girl, when you are black, your how I'm sorry, I'm not speaking English, I'm speak French, so sorry if my English is bad, but what I want to say is when you are a little girl, you have a little boy, you have man who say you are nothing, you can do anything, so you need to be strong. And I start to be strong, and I discover many discrimination, like color discrimination, women and men discrimination, and I start activist since I think since I have 10-year old. And so I start to read a book about the topic. I start to go to association, and I'm here today. Is how I start. And when I begin filmmaker, I say I need to do film who talk about the real topic, the real subject. I don't want to do things to just do a joke or do a film, a comedy. So I want to touch a real subject in our society. Yeah.
And what are your sources of inspiration? People, maybe movies, maybe works of art. What got you inspired to be an activist and a filmmaker and a journalist?
For the beginning, when I'm in high school, I talk too much. And people call me journalist because I talk too much. So I said, okay, I will become journalist. And after after high school, I go to university to learn journalist, and I have my teacher who say, I like you, but you need to do more. You need to do film. You need to journalist is like you do a subject of 1 or 2 minutes. You need to do more. You need to do feature film. You need to do long film. So just become filmmaker. And I said, filmmaker. What is filmmaker? So I watch film like everybody, but I never say I will be filmmaker. So when this teacher tell me just become filmmaker, I start to interest to the subject, to say, okay, what is filmmaker? Maybe it will be a good job. And I did my first short film, and it will be a big success in my country. I say, oh, okay. And I go to FESPACO, who is the biggest festival of film in Africa. And after FESPACO, I say, okay, this is my job. I want to be filmmaker because I like the environment. I like the people who do things. They are cool. It is interesting more than journalists. And I just start to do film since 7 years now. I'm youngest. I have 27, so since 7 years when I was 20. And it is how my love story with film starts. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this lovely recounting of how you became a filmmaker. I'm very interested. Are there, people maybe from your family, from your friends, or also historical figures from the African continent that were important for you as source of energy and inspiration?
Yes, definitely. For my movies, Black, White, and Happy, I have my friend who is albinos. So we when we work, people like insult her, insult him. People don't want to talk to him because he just albinos. And I say, okay, I need to do a film about this topic to say they are like us. I'm black. He's white, but he's African. So he will be my inspiration. And also what I go to North Africa, and I saw a lot of people who want to go to Europe and I say we need to talk about this. So what I saw people I met, it be my first inspiration, definitely. Yeah.
Thanks. Now we will jump into the heart of the topic of the interview, and this is, what is your definition of racism?
Big question.
Yeah.
My definition of racism. For me, white people or black people or yellow people, everyone can be racist. For me, racism is you don't accept the other people with the diversity. You say he's not like me, so he's not human. For me, this is racism. And you can have white people who will be racist with us, black people. It's what we saw generally in our society. They are biggest and we are nothing. It's what we saw. But us, white people, but black people, we are also racist. I talk because I have my husband is white, so our baby, she has just 2 months now. She's for the moment white, but I think she will be black when she will grow up. But for the moment, she's white. But in Africa, when they saw my child, they say, "Oh, this is she is white, so we don't want to touch her. We don't want to do this because she's not baby like our babies." So I go to hospital to do vaccination. They say, "Oh, it's our first time we saw white baby. We can't vaccinate her because we don't know if white people they do vaccination." I say, "You don't know, but it is racist. You don't want to do the vaccination to my child just because she is white." So for me, racism is you don't accept the other people just like human. You need to put them in case. Yes, you need to put them in case. Yeah.
Thank you, and congratulations on your baby child. And
Thanks.
Nowadays, on this day of history, what do you think are the main ways in which to fight against racism? What are the main ways in which to fight back against racist discrimination?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Really, I don't know, and it is a big question because I want to protect all is around my girl, my little girl today, and I want to protect her. But how I can do it when she is in France, because she's also from France, she is black. When she is in Africa, in Côte d'Ivoire, in Benin, she's white. So me, what can I do to protect her? I don't know, and it will be because I don't talk about some situation here, but she I say she just has 2 months, but I saw all the racism she comment on dit subi en anglais? All the racism she subit, comment on dit subi en anglais? I don't know.
Experiencing.
Yes, all the racism she experienced. She just baby, and I saw all the racism she experienced, but I don't know how to protect her. Maybe I will read on the internet to search solutions, but for me, we need to educate people.
Yeah.
Us, we can do anything. But the next generation, the small babies, the toddlers, we can educate them to say we are all human. We we are just same people. Your brain is not bigger, small than the other people, but we are.
Yeah.
So we need to educate the toddlers, to educate the small child, but our generation is lost. We can do anything. They are misogyn, they are racist, they are all, but we can do anything for our generation. But the next generation, I think we can educate them. We can put that together. So I don't know in Europe, but in Africa, the white people live with white people, black people live with black people. So we need to live together and to educate the next generation. Yeah, I think education is the key, and we can use film, we can use music, we can use we can read a book, we can do anything. Game to educate them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. Then there is another form of discrimination, sexism. What is your understanding of sexism?
For me, the sex. I don't know if women can do. Yes, women can, but is not the biggest part. But me, the sexism is just you put sex first and say, because you are women, you can have this, you can do this. The women can do also for the men, but it's not the biggest part of person. It is the men who really do the sexism against women. And I say I'm feminist, and I don't be feminist because I love the word of it is tendency, it is fashion to be feminist. No, I'm feminist because I'm women, and everybody, I need to prove, yes, I can do this. I can do. Like, I just give you an example. I give a lot of examples because my English is bad. So when I give example, people can understand. In my country, Benin, they nominate 6 ambassadors last week. You have 5 men and 1 woman. All the people in Benin, they say congratulations to the 5 men, and for the women they say, she has someone she love with these people, so she's not good for the job. But for the 5 women, they say anything. But for the women, they need to justify why they put these women. Or the women she studies in Harvard and Wharton, so she's not a woman they take in the market to say you are ambassador. Yes, she has the potential for the job, but now government need to explain why they put these women for the job. For me, it's just the definition of sexism. When it is men, it's okay, but when it is women, we need to explain why, what, when, how, etc., etc. And for me, this is just the definition of sexism. Yeah.
Yeah, that really puts it in a nutshell. I was thinking, there's always for women, there is always these extra circumstances, these extra difficulties that they have to fight against, and have to explain themselves. Why are you working? Why are you not at home with your child?
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
We are when you are women, you need to explain all. Why you put this cloth? Why you sing this song? We need to explain everything just because we are women.
Now, you as a woman, going through the world of journalism, going through the world of filmmaking, what have been your experiences with discrimination? Can you talk about that? Maybe it's a bit too personal, or maybe you can tell us about this.
Not to be true, I never have any discrimination. Never in my life. Because when I saw people, I start to be, okay, good morning, my name is Cornelia, I'm feminist, I'm nah. So they know with this lady, we can do anything.
Yeah.
So every but I'm not kind with the people. Because I'm afraid when you be kind, they say, okay, we can beat her. But when you are not kind, when you say, good morning, I'm tell, they will put you in your case, they will respect you, they will say, okay, we can, no joke, like for example, in the set, for the filmmaking, a lot of women talk about sexual harassment. They say, but me, I never have any sexual harassment. And the guys say, oh, they do a joke. They say, oh, we can do a joke with you. You will send us to the prison, or you will go to police. I said, yes, I will send you in the jail. Start, and you will see. So since beginning, I will say to them who I am, what I will do if they do this or that. So everybody know their place, and they stay in their place. So I never, it is for my protection. So I never have any discrimination, any sexual harassment, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like, like a preemption, like being proactive right at the beginning. And I'm happy to hear that this works for you.
But you have no choice. When you are women in this area, you need to be strong. You need to fight. Yeah, it is the word. You need to fight. Otherwise, they will kill you.
I would like to try to connect now these topics just a little bit with also some of your areas of work. And my first question would be, given that you are a movie maker, where do you see the role of cinema, especially documentary cinema, in fighting against discrimination, and how can it do this?
For me, cinema is the base of all. When you have like a toddler, they say they don't put them in front of screen because they learn all in the screen. So, and what you have in the screen, we have cinema. It is animated film, documentary film, fiction film. We have a big part of responsibility of what we have in the world today. So it's why we need to do a film with more engagement. We need to put more diversity in the film, to put it normal in the, like when you have a black girl in the only black girl in like white people movie, she don't need to be in the film because she is black. They don't need to say every 10 seconds, because you are black, no, they need to do just normal. She is just a girl, and she is in the film. And I have also in film festival in Benin, and in my film festival we show only the film with engaged film. And when after any screen, you have people who say, I don't know, it is hard to women to have this or that, and I say we need to educate with film. Film is the base of all, because everybody loves to watch film. I don't really know people who don't love to watch film. And if we put the good message in the good film, we can have a good people.
So you have this fight, this woman, and just a moment before you also mentioned for your new movie project, the fight against environmental pollution. So I would like to just go a little bit back. We talked a bit earlier about the forces of good, and I think one of the forces of good can be environmental justice. How do you see this movie making and environmental justice?
Okay, I work for an amazing company who called Steps, and Steps is engaged filmmaking company. It's why I work with them, because we don't do film only for the pleasure. We do film because we want to to give something to the world. And the climate justice is big deal in Africa because we are not we are not the we have also our pollution, but we are not the big in the world. But we have the first who has the consequence of this big pollution of the world. So we need to help people to understand why it is more hot today in Africa, why the sea take our home, why so it is why we do this project, and I hope we can finish it, and I hope this project can bring something to Africans people and to the world. Yeah.
Thank you. I still have some last questions for you.
Okay.
Very quickly. In your life, in your daily life, what are some of your personal practices, some of the things which you do that you think they have a really positive impact, positive effect for you?
I think when I saw any case of racism or something, I'm not keep silence. I tell, because I'm saying maybe they do it because they are ignorant. They don't know. Maybe they are not bad people. They do it because it's normal for them. So when I saw anything who is not normal for me, I say it, and I think it is important to say it. We need to communicate, and I communicate.
Yeah, to stand up. Yeah. Then, what would be your recommendations for books, movies, art? What do you recommend?
So book, Roots. I love this book, Roots, of Alphonse Allais. I think the writer. Allais is her name. I'm sure for Allais, but the surname I'm not sure. And for the movies, The Woman King.
Yeah.
The Woman King.
Amazing.
For the movie, yeah. You will so stronger woman. Yeah.
Yeah, that's already the entire interview. Thank you very much, Cornelia, for doing this.
And I'm so sorry for your dear followers. Sorry for my bad English. French is my language.
I think you did really well. And hopefully we can have some viewers from Benin, from Côte d'Ivoire, from West Africa to watch this.
I cross finger.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the invitation.